Hey guys, this is CTG once again, and I'm playing as Abathur, with my ally Quasar playing as Fenix. Looks like the map will be Missed Opportunities. This is my absolute favorite map.
Need more minerals for that.
So let's send an Overlord. Oh, looks like we have Zerg. I see some creep at the edge.
For that. That'll cost more minerals than we have.
We'll look up front of my ally.
Welcome to the jungle, Commanders! Hope you like fun and games. Long-term exposure to terrazine provides plenty of both. Trust me. Someone out there is making a game of destroying my bots, though, and ruining my research. I need you to guard those bots.
So I'm gonna do a little extractor trick once again. And you see 15 over 14 supply.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
That was actually not that worth it, but oh well.
We don't have enough minerals.
Let's continue getting our drones out. So we can get a lot of economy. Yeah, we can clearly see the creep, so the enemy's gonna be Zerg. And if you see, I'm placing my toxic nests in the path where the enemies will pass through. So the first wave will either be Zerglings or Roaches, and either way they will pass right through that area between the doodads. I start a pair of spine crawlers to knock down those rocks. Then I get a pair of extractors so I can get my gas income going. As Abathur, I'm going to be really gimped on gas. And that is why I need to get them as early as I can to mitigate the gas starvation. Overlord is out. Let's get a roach. So first order of business as Abathur is to get a fast Brutalisk. The sooner you get your Brutalisk, the earlier you will gain enough strength to actually help out on the push.
Hive cluster targeted for attack. Eliminate incoming enemies.
Here comes the first wave. It looks like the red dot is moving a bit slowly, so it might be roaches. But let's wait and see.
Need more minerals for that.
Short on minerals.
Looks like a geyser's about to become active.
Not anymore.
One of my bots will depart for it shortly.
Yeah, look at that. The enemy is indeed roaches, so we will have a ground-based composition. And with that, I will need to get a bunch of vipers out. Let's draw in these guys to our toxic nests. Yeah, let's draw these guys in. Oh, hey, those guys are mine. So if you're playing as Abathur, you want to have a lot of enemies go into your toxic nests, and that will give you extra biomass.
My bot is departing now. It's fully automated, so all you have to do is keep it alive. Yes, it's alive!
It's alive!
Sorry.
It's alive!
What's this? Enemy forces en route to my bots? It's just like Belshir said.
Yeah, I need biomass, so let them come here. Yeah, I want to have the enemies walk into my toxic nests to give myself more biomass for my units. Let's just let them trickle in. And
My bots are under attack! My bots are under attack!
Pull them in. There we go. And now let my roach gather all that biomass, and at 6 minutes I get a first Brutalisk.
Terrazine harvest. Now that bot just has to make it home safely.
That's actually a very good Brutalisk time, but looks like I'm gonna get myself supply blocked. So let's get a infestation pit. An infestation pit rather. And another building called the Spire.
Whew! My bots have returned. Looks like I won the bet this time, Belshir.
This will allow us to get air units such as Mutalisks and later on Devourers.
Hear that? It's the terrazine moving beneath the surface. Oh, more geysers are on the way.
And Guardians even. So let's feed our roach. So that's the strategy. You don't want to spread the biomass evenly at the first part of the game. You want to single out individual roaches and rush them out into brutalisks. So let's fill our gas. We need some gas. There we go. Get some more drones to fill our economy. Get a hive. Get some air upgrades. Yeah, looks like I don't have enough Vespine to get a lot of Vipers just yet.
Sending out the best of my bots. Best of what's left, anyway.
Here come the next set of bots. Let's chase that overseer to see if it drops biomass. Looks like it does not. That is a bit unfortunate.
They're coming after my bots. Stop them, commanders!
Let's allow the enemy to walk right into my toxic nests. There we go. It's a bit unfortunate that was mostly Zerglings that got stuck in there, but wow, Fenix cleans house. And it looks like I'm gonna get my second Brutalisk. And that is a perfect setup. Let's draw them in to the toxic nests. There we go. With that damage. Alright, let's move in to this side. Oh, there's another set there. So you might notice I'm changing my individual control groups so that I constantly have a single roach at 0, and that is the one I keep feeding to rush into a Brutalisk.
Bots are heading home. They're sheep in need of a shepherd, commanders. There are a lot of wolves on the prowl.
So I start the evolution chamber upgrade that allows me to produce.
Made to last forever and being destroyed. My bots, of course.
Allows me to produce 2 queens at a time. Queens are actually a good unit to make as Abathur.
Attack imminent. Prepare defenses.
Since they are effectively medics, they have mass transfuse that heal our units.
Good news, commanders. My bots have brought me Terrazine. Well, it's good news for me.
Alright, so I was able to make 4 Vipers. That is going to be helpful in making disabling clouds.
We've got the start of a good Terrazine cache, but my research is going to require some more.
Assuming I get enough energy, it is. Let's get a Greater Spire so I can get some Devourers and Guardians out. I single out a Mutalisk. There we go. Now I have a Leviathan.
Man, I'd put money on more geysers showing up soon. If, I had any money.
Yeah. You just want to rush out. Now we have a second Leviathan coming. A third.
The enemy is draining the Terrazine from the Belshire gliders. We have to stop them. Or not. Your choice. So I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to, free that Belshire glider I mentioned. You don't have all day.
And at this point I can just walk into the enemy base, use a pair of disabling clouds, and watch them melt before my fearsome army.
Many toxic nests ready. Deployment advised.
So I dropped down a few toxic nests there. I make a bunch of overseers, and then I waltz in to the next enemy base.
My bots really want to get to the Terrazine.
Disabling clouds.
They're kind of impatient, so I'm letting them out now.
They're just melting before my army.
Ah, here come the bad guys. Who are they again?
Here comes the next wave, and still waiting for overseers though.
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
Looks like they're gonna make their way over slowly, and they are good. The enemy is indeed going to fall to my toxic nests. Here come the overseers at last.
Allied forces are under attack.
So you're gonna see that I put my Vipers and my overseers in the same control group, and that is because
Please stop the enemy from breaking my stuff.
these guys fall into a similar role of units. Yes, I sort of just want at the start of the battle, but pull back as soon as the actual fighting starts. That is because they are fragile. Yes, I need to protect them.
I never noticed those things floating around here before. I wonder where they came from.
And only the Vipers have active abilities. That is why it doesn't matter that they're in the same control group as the Overseers. because the overseers can just follow wherever I ask the Vipers to go.
Full. My bots are making a return trip now. Don't let them get away from me.
Disabling Cloud. Then pull my Vipers back. There we go.
Toxic nests must use.
Kill those hybrids. Easy peasy. Yeah, as you can see, I only have 100 supply as Abathur, but
Allied forces
100
are
supply
under
of very powerful units, which includes 3 Brutalisks and 3 Leviathans.
attack. We need more vessels.
And that is the fruit of rushing out monstrosities as early as I can.
Little bot, welcome home. I missed you so much.
I even have a Guardian at the back to help out with the damage up for his round, and yeah, that's the simple formula for Abathur. Just use Disabling Clouds, prevent the enemy from actually attacking.
Enemy inbound. Must defend hive cluster.
Oh, that Brutalisk looks small compared to my Brutalisks, or Ultralisk rather, looks small compared to my Brutalisks. Let's meet that wave. Disabling Clouds all over.
Oh, great.
Yeah. That's gonna keep them from attacking my stuff. Kill off those things. And run back to clear the last area of the 4th set of geysers.
Not enough
Woo,
vessels.
my bots are back. That means it's tea time. The tea is for Terrazine.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Guardians this game because
My Terrazine tanks are about halfway full. Bill Shear's being really generous today. I should really send her a thank you card.
I'm getting a lot of Guardians this game because the enemy is ground-based,
Allied forces are under attack.
so there's not actually a point
We need more
of
vessels.
making a whole lot of
You know what I'm about to
Devourers.
say, right? Huh? That there are more geysers on the way? Out of my head!
Let's move into the second bonus area. Disabling Cloud.
Another Belshear glider. You know what to do, or not do, commanders. The Belshear glider's Terrazine won't last forever. If you want to save it, you'll have to do it before it's completely drained.
Pull in those Broodlords,
Forces are under attack.
so my units can snipe them down. Disabling Cloud on that hybrid Dominator, so we can dominate it
That's gonna
and
require
kill
more
off that
Allied forces are under attack.
Belshear Glider containment thingamajigger. And that's gonna go down pretty fast to my powerful units.
Did you happen to save any of the extracted Terrazine? No? Okay, well, that's okay.
Let's move in.
I think the bots are telling
Disable
me they're
Cloud.
rolling out, but, I could be wrong. They've lied to me before. Those little miscreants.
Oh wow. Quasar is massing a
Forces
derps.
have opened fire.
It's pretty
Allied
nice.
forces
Abduct
are
that,
under
Broodlord.
attack.
Ah, now you're done. Ah, now you're done. Oh. Ooh, they spawned right in the middle of our army.
Look out,
Disable Cloud
I'm detecting enemy movement toward the bots.
to prevent them from attacking.
Allied forces are under attack. Mission complete. Our forces have engaged the enemy.
And let's move back.
Allied forces are under attack.
Let's wait for the next set of the next attack wave rather. Oh, there's the next one. Let's move there. I haven't actually needed to use my mend yet.
Allied forces are under attack.
Fenix though, wow, look at him go. Here comes my army though. Yeah, at this point my army is pretty much unstoppable, really.
Our forces have opened fire.
That is because I have Vipers and Ultimate Evolutions. So all I need to do is pull back my Vipers as they get hurt. There we go. As you can see, one got the yellow. But I pull it back so it can regenerate. Yeah. I have Toxic Nest as well to meet
Oh,
any
great.
waves.
Your Zerg have mutated.
Oh, what was that? I may have gotten a Swarm Host by accident. Oopsie-doodles.
Okay, the bots should be on their way back. I need that Terrazine, commanders, for my experiments.
A nice stasis by Phoenix, but it's not really needed since I already have Disabling Cloud. Now let's finish it off. Spread some creep, because why not? Might as well do stuff. Oh, next wave. Disabling Cloud and move our army in.
So the enemy seeks to attack our base.
They will regret it. No, they will not, because they will die. Dead things don't regret. Oh. Phoenix, or Quasar used the wrong hotkey. Alright, now that wave is clear. Oh, a lot of biomass. Let's move on our army to feast upon this biomass. Grab all that scrumptious biomass.
The bots are back in town! The bots are back in town!
And I go up to 145 supply, but it's a little misleading. This because this 145 supply of units is more powerful than some 200 supply. For example, if you have 200 supply of Rainer's Bio,
Allied forces are under attack.
if you have 200 supply of Rainer's Bio, that won't do well versus this because this army has Vipers that have Disabling Cloud, which will render all that bio useless, and eventually...
Great job, commanders. My bots are safe and sound. Do you do this sort of thing often?
And eventually step into a meat grinder.
I've got almost all the terrazine I need. Keep it up, commanders!
I'm out of drones. That's fine, because I'm flown 8,000 minerals anyway. It's actually not that big of a deal. Because, yeah, as Nova said, we are still starved on Vespine. Minerals are no problem. No problem at all.
We should be the last of the geysers. Things are just getting interesting.
Oh, I dropped to 135. Oh, yeah, because I spent all my drones on spine crawler. I was wondering, did I lose units? No, I just built spine crawlers. Looks like my ally Quasar is doing the same. He's burning off some adepts, some derps to make room for more Colossus. Let's move our spine crawler forest into position.
Available.
Oh, I did use mend. Let's move these 5 into position to peck away at any enemy force that comes through.
Box away! What? I thought it was funny. Belshir laughs every time I tell
I
her.
switch off the auto cast on my toxic nest so they won't stop providing creep from my
Oh,
units.
that's just great. The enemy is moving toward my bots. I knew I should have put more turrets on
The
those
first
things.
wave, let's Disabling Cloud those. Melt them.
Our base is under attack.
Literally seconds. Yeah, that attack wave. That attack wave dropped right in the middle of my forest. Woo! Look at that overseer. It flew right off. Uh-oh. That's a lurker, I believe. And let's intercept the stack first, since that one's a bit closer to the harvesting bots.
We need more Vespine.
Yeah, I should have made a spore crawler here
Allied forces are under
to
attack.
detect for lurkers.
Mend is now ready.
Let's use men. And Disabling Cloud to mess around with the AI of the enemy. Yeah, I have 3 Vipers, but we're just melting wave after wave of Vaemon's forces.
Not enough Vespine.
So I just use whatever supply I can to make more
That's gonna
Mutalisks.
require more gas.
Again, repeat the process, Disabling Clouds, and lock my army right inside. Melt Amon's troops.
My bots are heading back to base. Be careful, commanders. It's a jungle out there.
Yeah, in normal missions, Abathur is really strong. Oh.
I shall oversee this battle from above.
Oh, there we go. Looks like Phoenix will have that detection ability. Or will he? I'm not sure if he does. I still see that red dot over that forest. So let's wait for
Incoming enemy strike force. Be
that.
ready.
Disabling Cloud and walk my army in. Anyway, supply. Nice find, because Amon needs a whole lot of supply. There we go.
Oh great, your Zerg have mutated.
Instantly melting.
Mutation complete.
Here from the Neuralisks. We get caught in the fungal, but that doesn't matter since they regenerate really fast.
Our base is under attack.
Let's intercept the north one. Disabling clouds. And finish off the last wave. Ooh, lots of biomass. GG, called by my ally. And I actually agree with it. Yeah, look at all that biomass. This is the Golden Swarmada, boys. Golden Swarmada. :B. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can't follow that command.
Yes! I can finally finish this research and get off this godforsaken rock. I'm sorry, Belshir. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have a suggestion for what else I can do, please leave that in a comment. And let's see the score screen. I think I did really well this game because I was able to get my ultimate evolutions early. And they mostly waltzed right through whatever the enemy threw at me. Yeah, 1100 to 700. Alright, see you.